Coverage of high school basketball on RoCo Radio will start in 2 minutes. High school basketball on RoCo Radio, and your pregame show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Local coverage of McMichael High School, Morehead High School, Reidsville High School, and Rockingham County High School on the hardwood will start in 1 minute. High school basketball on RoCo Radio will begin in just 30 seconds. The following is a presentation of RoCo Radio Sports. Local high school basketball on RoCo Radio, your home for local coverage of Reidsville High School, McMichael High School, Morehead High School, and Rockingham County High School. During the rivalry games, the important moments, the accolades and the accomplishments, the big shots and the even better assists, and so much more with our high school basketball coverage here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. We bring you to the hardwood thanks to our wonderful sponsor, whose passion is to highlight the student athletes on the basketball court, as well as the coaches that help mentor them on and off the field. High school basketball on RoCo Radio is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us at our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. We now take you courtside for our pregame show as we get you ready for tip-off here across Rockingham County and beyond. It's high school basketball on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. minutes. High school basketball on RoCo Radio, and your pregame show will start in 1 minute and 30 seconds. Hello and welcome into the high school semifinals of the Mid-State Conference Tournament. Joe Dexter alongside Jonathan Hatley, Jay Ramey here as well as we bring you coverage of semifinal number 1 on the girls slate, Carver and Rockingham County. Number 4 Carver, the number 41 RPI, 10-8, 7-5 in the conference, 19-3 for Rockingham County, the number 1 seed, number 12 in the 5A RPI at 19-3 and 11. And, glad to have you along. I'm going to make some changes here. I can't hear myself talk. Hatley, let's hear what you think about this game.
Well, Rockingham County comes into this game undefeated in conference play. I've not seen the Carver girls play. Well, I'll take that back. I saw them play against the Reidsville girls. I wasn't particularly impressed. I figure Rockingham County's got an easy dub tonight.
Sorry, I'm having all kinds of technical issues over here. I can't hear anything. There we go. Hopefully that fixes it. Oh, nope. We might just have to do this old school.
Switch headsets with me.
If it makes you feel better, I can hear you.
Oh, no, the microphone's on the right side, Jay. We got to fix it.
Oh, I can't.
All right, I can hear myself. Oh, my goodness, that was crazy there.
Why can't I hear myself? I've got your headset.
I don't.
Maybe it's because it was on the left side, you crazy person.
Maybe that's what
Not
it
only
is.
is he left-handed, he's also left-eared. What?
We're going to fight through this the best
Come
we
on,
can.
man. You got 2 of them.
Technical difficulties will not fight us. They will not win. We will win the fight. We'll win the war here at Morehead High School, home of the Panthers and home of the Mid-State Conference Tournament semifinal round and the finals on Friday. Here's what we have on slate for tonight. It's number 4 Carver, number 1 Rockingham County in girls basketball, number 4 versus number 1. And in the nightcap, it's number 4 Carver against number 1 Reidsville. On the boys' side, tomorrow we'll have 2 games for you as well. In the boys' slate, the 7:30 game, it'll be number 3 McMichael versus number 2 Walkertown. And on the girls' slate, it'll be number 3 Reidsville versus number 2 Morehead here on their home floor. We'll bring that coverage starting at 5:45 tomorrow night as well. And your finals get underway as well at 6 o'clock with your pregame show at 5:45. Brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, our presenter of high school basketball on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Well, we got the easy synopsis. It was 4 words. Should be easy tonight for Rockingham. That's technically 5 words. 4, you can count it as a word if you want to. That's up to you.
I thought you meant forwards, as in FORWARDS, and I was kind of confused.
Or it could be like the beginning of a book, FOREWORD.
Yeah. That's more than
Hadley's been reading lately.
words.
It happens every once in a while.
Yes.
But we get paid the big bucks to break things down, take analysis within the unanalyzed. I know that's not a word, but it is today, and 4 isn't.
What?
Shakayla Childs leads Carver at 20 points per game. The senior, a 3-time all-conference member. I imagine she'll be a 4-time all-conference member when this season is all said and done. And you look at what she's done for them. She's led the way, 20 points in every conference game this season, except when Carver has faced Rockingham County, where she was held to 4 points in their first matchup and 17 in their second matchup.
Did they even score 20 total in their first matchup? I don't think they did.
They didn't. It was a 57-18 matchup at Carver, and then at Rockingham, a 58-34 win for the Cougars at 19-3, 11-0. We're talking about a team that's going to head into the playoffs more than likely, unless RPI has some monster in the closet. They're going to end up with a bye in the first round.
Yeah, get to sit at home next Tuesday, practice, maybe watch your opponent play or your potential opponents play, get some scouting done, that kind of thing. Figure out who you're going to be facing in that first or in that second round matchup the following Friday. But I'll tell you that we were looking at that 5A bracket, and that 5A girls bracket is an absolute monster.
Yes. With Oak Grove, number 2 most likely. Number 1 will be undefeated Southeastern Alamance, the defending state champions from the 3A. That will be a gauntlet bracket, but I think Rockingham County's up for the competition. They proved that all season long. When you break it down, they've outscored opponents 667 to 249 in the Mid-State Conference. They scored 54 plus in every single game. Opponents scored 20 points plus just 4 times in the conference play this season.
Yeah, impressive conference record. The only real tests that Rockingham County faced this season were out-of-conference opponents. They faced a tough South Stokes team, beat them twice. Of course, they suffered defeats to Richmond Senior, Bishop McGinnis, and Concord Christian, I think it was.
That's C3 Concord Christian.
Not C4?
They're sponsored by the knockoff, the Great Value version of the energy drink. And look, Great Value is great. It's in the name, and they've got the best flavored water, I think.
I haven't tried it, so
missing out.
The more you know. I didn't know that water was flavored different ways.
It is. You don't notice the difference between
Oh, I can tell the difference between Dasani and Aquafina with my eyes closed.
I didn't need to know that.
Dasani and Aquafina is where you went with that?
Hey, why not? I mean, they're both garbage, but the different brands of garbage.
2 brands of water that he does not like.
I could have seen if you went with that square bottle that's in the hotels and costs $7.99, but I can't even think of the name.
$7.99. I need to stay where you're staying. That's cheap.
I thought he was going to say a water fountain and something else, but he just.
Hey, I mean, Dasani tastes like the pool down at the Y.
We are here for conference tournament basketball, everybody. RoCo Radio, RoCoRadio.com. Though we could have a water distilled tournament later in the offseason.
This is why me and Joe can't be on a broadcast together, and this is why I need to be the play-by-play guy so that I'm too stressed out to get off topic like this.
Head coach Jesse Wall leads the Rockingham County Cougars in his 9th season, 142-62 overall, looking to make it 7 postseasons appearances in his 9 seasons at the helm. For Carver, they're led by head coach Charles Cruz in his first season. Carver 10-8 and 7-5 in the Mid-State Conference. Rockingham County 19-3 and undefeated in conference play. In just a second, we'll take you down to the court for our introductions, our Star Spangled Banner, and more here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Last time out, a 56-52 win in round 1. That was last night at Carver versus McMichael for the Yellow Jackets. And the last time out at the end of the regular season for Rockingham County, a 56-23 win against Bartlett Yancey. As we take you down to center court.
Visiting Carver Yellow Jackets. Starting at forward, sophomore, number 12, Asia Wilson. And starting at forward, junior, number 15, Shia Dunlap. Kennedy Goff. And starting in yard, senior number 12, Shakayla Giles. Yellow Jackets, led by head coach Charles Cruz, coach Darren Miner. The other tonight's contest, Tiffany Frederick, 7-5 in conference. And here's your starting lineup for the Rockingham County Cougars. Starting at guard, freshman, number 24, Elena Strittmatter. And starting at forward, junior number 15, Ella Brennan. And starting at forward, senior number 25, Lady Reb. And at forward, senior number 20, Reese Murray. And starting at guard is senior number 13, Ava Grace Good. Grace Good was in the contest at 19-3, perfect 11 over in conference play. Led by head coach Jesse Ball, assistant coaches William Bottle and Michael Williams. The Rockingham County Cougars will be the home team. The Carver Yellow Jackets, the visitor.
So here we go, just moments away from tip-off.
Yeah, might be a couple of moments. They don't have 8 minutes on the clock yet.
It's the Lady Cougars in their white uniforms with black lettering and black trim. Carver in their road royal blue uniforms with yellow numbering and white trim. It's Reese Pirtle versus Deasia Wilson, and the tip is one right to Ava Grace Pruitt, right up the floor, right to left, and the layup is in right away for Elena Strittmatter. 2-0 score, 7:51 to play as we're just underway. Ball is loose mid-court, knocked away. Wilson picks it up on the tip away from Pirtle. It's knocked loose in the paint as well as Charles has to dive on it inside the paint to save it for Carver. Possession arrow in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Inbound on the baseline on the far side for Kennedy Gauze. Ponce basketball. Just behind the basket, go in the corner, far side. 3 attempt is well short, tipped near the baseline. Almost rebounded by Rockingham County, stolen away by Ava Grace Pruitt. 2-on-1 break, goes for the layup, draws the foul. No bucket. AGP to the line, who should be considered the conference player of the year.
I think they charged Dunlap with the foul. Not sure.
First free throw is no good. 2-0 lead for the Cougars. 7:27 to play here in the first. Second rolls home. Hand off to Childs, who handles the basketball left right near sideline. Averaging 20 points per game in her senior season. Passes it far side to Gauze for 3. Off the side iron. Tips off the hand of Lady Reb, out of bounds in the corner on the far side. Out of the basketball for Gauze on the far side, just behind the basket, right in to Childs, who draws the foul on the 2 attempt. Fiji water, that's the square bottle.
Yep.
Thanks for helping us out in the comments, Melita.
Elena Strittmatter picks up the foul on the play, her first.
Child's first free throw is good. She had 21 against McMichael last time out. Fellow freshman guard Anaya Blyther had 20. Second free throw is good. 3-2 ball game. Right into the corner for AGP, far side. Back out, Pirtle, bounce pass inside to Brannick. Gets it up, no foul called, but back out to the perimeter, and that's going to be a foul this time. Pirtle with the basketball on the foul.
Oh, the fouls on both fouls were on Childs. That's 2 for her.
Strittmatter inbounds it far side wing to Ava Grace Pruitt. Now at the top of the key for Pirtle. Near side wing for Rem. Goes far side in the corner. AJP with the pump fake. Instead gets it to Pirtle. Inside, fading away from the basket. Off the heel. Rebound goes inside to Dunlap. Up the floor for Childs. Left to right. Far side wing. Selling back, covered by two, covered by Stritt and AGP. Top of the key now, Gauze passes it in the corner for two. In and out on the shot attempt from Blyther. Rebound goes back to Carver, though. Another offensive chance. Far side corner for Blythe. Get it inside to Childs. Pushes it off the rim. Rebound Reb inside and up the floor. One-handed pass right to the top of the key. It's Stritt to Pirtle off the rim on the far side corner, two. 6:13 to play here in the first. 3-2 Rockingham County. Far side, Gauze will dribble it out back to the logo. Sitting with the basketball is Childs. Here at the home of the semifinals, Morehead High School. Childs is just going to stand at the logo. She's waiting for AGP to come out and face her, and she does. Left-handed bounce pass, far side to Blythe, will go out of bounds. So a turnover for the Yellow Jackets, Rockingham County basketball, with 5:43 to play here in the first quarter. AGP with 1-2 for Lena Strittmatter, who handles the basketball, the freshman, near side wing to AGP, back to the top of the key, long three, off the iron, rebound goes to Gauze, up the floor left to right for the Lady Jackets. Bounce passes off the leg of Ava Grace Pruitt on the far side. It'll be an inbound at the scores table for Gauze and Carver. Carver coming into this one 10-8 on the season, 7-5 in the Mid-State Conference, the number 4 seed with a big win over McMichael last night. Free throw, or the three-pointer I should say, by Gauze is short, rebound inside. Rockingham County pushing the pace. Near side for Stritt, shoots the two and drops it. 4 of Rockingham County's 5 from the freshmen so far. 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Blythe's three somehow finds a home. She had to push that to get it there. All right, it's a three.
Blyther on that one.
Inside, and a foul on the shot attempt for Reese Pirtle. We'll head to the line for the first time this evening. The semifinals, number 1 versus number 4. Here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com, presented by Tri-State Steel.
Well, Gauze picked up the foul on that one.
Is that her first?
That's her first.
Top scorer Shakayla Childs already with 2 fouls, averaging 20 points per game. First one doesn't fall. Second one does. 6-5 lead for Rockingham County. 4:45 to play here in the first. Trapping Gauze on their side of the floor, left to right. Pass it off to Childs on the wing, now in the corner. Blyther for 3. It's long, rebound Laney Reb here near side baseline. Up the floor to the far side wing. Right hand dribble for AGP with 2 hands. Passes to Stritt, now inside the paint. Turn and face the basket with the layup attempt from Brannick. It's rebounded inside on the miss by Wilson. Up the floor for Wilson. She'll hand it off to Childs on the far side wing near the Morehead logo. 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 1-point lead for Rockingham County. Knocked away by Pirtle inside the paint. AGP with the touch pass inside to Stritt with one hand. 6-8, now 8-5 lead for Rockingham County. Far side, Pirtle closes the sideline. A pass to Blyther. The 3 is long. Rebound again. Reb here on the near side block. Up the floor for Stritt, right to left here on the near side. Right in the corner, wide open AGP. Nothing but net. 4 points for Ava Grace Pruitt. 6 for Lena Strittmatter. And 1 for Reese Pirtle. Timeout on the floor, 11-5, Rockingham County.
I'll tell you, if I'm Coach Wall right now, Carver's best player, Childs, already with 2 fouls. Coach hadn't pulled her out. I'm taking it right at her.
Early in the first, it looked like Rockingham County was having a hard time finding their rhythm. And here in the last 2 minutes, they've really found it. The freshman point guard, Lena Strittmatter, with 6 of Rockingham County's 11 to start this one.
And Carver seems to be subscribing to the theory that 3s are better than 2s. They've attempted 6 3-pointers already and 2 from inside.
Inbound for Carver. Far side for Gauze. Pass it here to Childs. She'll be covered by Stritt and Riley Boone, who's in the ballgame for Rockingham County. Loose basketball. Gauze picks it up on the wing as it's squirted along the sideline. Goes to the basket with one hand. Her first basket of the night. 11-7 Rockingham County. Riley Boone here near side. One-handed pass to the far side. Lena Strittmatter for three.
Nice find. Cross court. Boone to Strittmatter.
The ball handling is really picked up for the guards of Rockingham County. 14-7 lead. 2:54 to play here in the first. Tipped away by Childs, out of bounds. We'll stay with
Off of Zoe Hargrove.
Which reminds me, no Renaya Hargrove tonight for the Cougars.
Yeah, and a walking boot.
Near side, Childs to Gauze, covered by Boone and Hargrove. Again, Childs is going to wait for the defense to pull out of the 2-3 zone. She stands at the logo. Now works here near side. Gauze looks inside. The passes to nobody but the Lady Cougars. Strittmatter with the steal to Ava Grace Pruitt. It's knocked away. Carver with the basketball now. Childs into the lane, lowers the shoulder, and will draw the foul.
They're going to call that one on Zoe Hargrove. Her first, team foul number 2.
So Shaquilla Childs back to the line, the senior. First one is off the front iron. 2:20 to play here in the first. 14-7 lead for the Cougars. The winner of this one will face the winner number 3 Reidsville and number 2 Morehead in the conference tournament finals on Friday. Off the rim on the second one, rebound for Hargrove on the low block near side. Nice bounce pass to Stritt. Now on the wing inside, Ava Grace Pruitt feeds Reese Pirtle for 2. 16-7. Far side, Ava Grace Pruitt has a handle on the basketball. 2 battling for it for Carver.
They were battling each other. Ava Grace just put her hands up and said, y'all fight over it, and they went go out of bounds.
We got possession arrow. Riley Boone inbounds to Lena Strittmatter. Past the timeline, right to left. Near side for Boone on the wing. Looks inside to Hargrove. It's tipped away on the pass to Strittmatter on the far side. Stolen by Childs into the basket. She's got 4, 16-9 Rockingham County.
Yeah, Boone telegraphed that pass going to Strittmatter.
Stritt goes inside right away. It's Reese Pirtle off the glass on the beautiful feed by Stritt.
When you got a 6-footer underneath.
Driving the lane by Childs, hits the rim. Rebound Gauze, second opportunity, no way. Ripped away by Zoe Hargrove. Up the floor, AGP with the far pass, the far side wing. Driving is Lena Strittmatter. Handoff at the free throw line. The jumper for Hargrove doesn't fall. Rebound inside for Wilson and the Yellow Jackets left to right. Up the floor for Gauze at the top of the key. Goes far side. It's stolen away by Ava Grace Pruitt. Fast break, nobody there. The easy bunny. 20-9 Rockingham County. Inside a minute to play here in the first quarter. Far side, Childs gets it to Gauze, covered by Boone and Pirtle. At midcourt, past the timeline, get it to Childs to score into the lane. Pass wide open, Wilson with one hand here on the near side. Up the floor the opposite way. Pass inside, Stritt with a beautiful feed to Hargrove. Her first points of this evening, 22-11. 20 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 2-3 zone defense for the Cougars. Walking up to the perimeter, faking the pass inside is Gauze, and will get it to Childs, who's going to hold on for the last shot. 7 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Covered by 2 up top, goes the far side wing. Gauze for 3, in and out. Rebound goes into the hands of Strittmatter at the horn. 22-11 after 1 here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us in our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metals superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metals superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 280-4859. That's 336-280-4859. For Tri-State Steel, a valued community member. After one, 22-11, Rockingham County leading the way is the freshman Lena Strittmatter. Several beautiful assists, 9 points for the Lady Cougars. Ava Grace Pruitt with 6, 5 for Reese Pirtle, and 2 for Zoe Hargrove. And for the Carver Yellow Jackets, Shaquela Childs with 4, 3 for Anaya Blyther, 2 for Kennedy Gauze, and 2 for Deasia Wilson. Inbound for the Cougars, right to left here on the near side at midcourt. Goes right into the corner. Lainey Reb is wide open near side and hits nothing but net. They marked that as a 2 or a 3.
That was a 3.
Off the floor on the far side, looking to drive is Gauze. Goes to Wilson near the baseline with a one-handed pass. Off the fingertips, turnover again for the Yellow Jackets. Lady Cougar basketball right to left.
Sixth turnover for the Yellow Jackets.
Reb inbounds to Lena Strittmatter. Now back near side wing. Another attempt for 3 from Reb. Off the front iron, rolls off the backside. Rebound to Carver. Right up the floor in the lane for Childs. Misses the layup. Stritt grabs it just off the elbow on the far side, and a jump ball is called.
And it'll belong to the Yellow Jackets.
Kennedy Payne in the game for the Yellow Jackets. Inbound for Gauze. Looks inside, drawing the foul on the leaner towards the hoop.
They're going to get Ava Grace Pruitt on the foul there.
Childs to the line. Rockingham County 25, Carver 11, 7:22 to play here in the second. It's front iron on the first free throw attempt. .74 free throws made for Childs. That's first in the Mid-State Conference.
That rebound went to Brannick.
Brannick gets it up the floor to Stritt with a crossover move, far side wing. It's Reb wide open again, and it's off the front iron on the 3 attempt. Pulling for the rebound is Brannick, fighting with Wilson, and a jump ball.
Well, this time the arrow belongs to the Cougars.
So Strittmatter to inbound here on the near baseline.
This jump ball brought to you by.
In the wing, Reb passes right to the baseline with a drive. One-handed pass off to Hargrove. What a pass again by Stritt. Hargrove has 4. Extended the arm out to find Hargrove. Hargrove will fight for the basketball with Gauze.
And jump ball called.
I'd like to see that. Physical basketball, no foul call, just a possession error. Gauze with the inbound to Childs. Shaquela Childs back near side to Gauze. On the wing covered by Brannick. 6:48 to play here in the second. 27-11 lead for the number 1 seed Rockingham County Cougars, looking for win number 20 on the season. Far side for Blyther, now top of the key. On the screen for Gauze. Going near side to Wilson. It's off for shoot tops. Trying to grab it as Stritt at midcourt. She'll force the jump ball, or are they going to call a foul there?
Seriously?
I don't know.
Strittmatter just picked up her second on that one.
Considering the jump ball before that, I'm not sure about that call.
Right.
Near side wing, 3 for Gauze. Hits nothing but net. She has 5 of Carver's 14. Near side, Strittmatter with the wing 3. Hits off the heel, long rebound at the free throw line for Childs, who goes right into the paint. Hits the deck, no foul called. Rebound Hargrove. Right to left for the Cougars. Lena Strittmatter hesitates, and the scoop layup. She has 11. Handed off on the inbound. Payne gets it into the hands of Gauss. Now far side for Shaquila Childs, covered by 2. Hargrove and Strittmatter with the coverage in the corner for Blyther. Now she's covered by 2, trapped in the corner, and Hargrove puts a hand on the basketball. It'll go out of bounds
with it.
And it will be Rockingham County ball.
7th turnover for the Yellow Jackets. And it looks like we're going to have Pirtle, Boone, and Brannick check into the game.
AGP will take a breath. Inbound Reb, bounce pass to midcourt from the far side corner on the inbound to Boone. Boone works the offense with the right hand dribble, one-handed pass to Reb in the wing. Now right inside to the low block on the feed from Brannick. It's Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle with 7. 31-14 Rockingham County. Press defense right at the midcourt line.
And timeout taken by Carver.
Coach Cruz calls the timeout. Seeing the turnover in tow. 5:20 to play here in the second.
Boy, and he's on his team's behinds in that huddle.
What a good job in his first season, though. 10-8 in his first season as a head coach.
Oh, yeah, winning record in your first season's nothing to sneeze at.
Averaging 44 points per game, 40 points per game against. On the season are the Lady Jackets.
Pruitt's back in the game.
Inbound for Gauze here on the near sideline. Gets it to Payne, but it's loose on the wing on the far side. Full defense from Brannick and Strittmatter. They asked them to play man-to-man. They're playing it now defensively. Drive for Childs, just throws up a prayer, hits the iron, rebound to Pirtle. Up the floor, AGP on the far side wing, drives to the lane, and a foul. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to go against Goss. That's her second personal.
First free throw is long. Payne and Wilson sit up in the low block.
Goss will come out. Blyther will check back in for the Yellow Jackets.
Brannick and Pirtle here to try and box out. As a free throw falls in. No need for it. 7 points for AGP. 32-14 lead for the Lady Cougars. Pass up the floor, trying to grab it.
Yeah, they got Lena Strittmatter on that one. That's her third. Lenny Reb will check in, Strittmatter out.
Blyther to inbound for the Lady Jackets. To the left side of the hoop on the baseline. Looks into Wilson, who stands right in front of her. Pass goes to the wing, almost stolen by AGP.
Travel.
And a travel called on Jayla McMahon, who enters the game out of the timeout.
And with Lena Strittmatter out of the game with 3 fouls, looks like the ball handling will fall to Briley Boone for the time being.
The sophomore handles the basketball right to left, right-hand dribble, the Reb on the wing to the elbow for Pirtle and back out. One-handed pass in the corner, Reb feeds inside, back to the basket, turn and face for Pirtle, hits the heel. Rebound to Wilson inside. High up over the air, grabbing the steal, and to the bucket is Ella Brannick. She just forced that play.
And gets the and one. That's just a pure effort play.
Free throw, rainbows home for Brannick. She's got 3. Rockingham County holds a 35-14 lead. Up the floor for Childs on the far side wing. Cuts through 2, goes to the glass, draws a foul, and heads to the line. On the made bucket for Childs, who now has 8.
Well, Ava Grace just picked up her second personal on that one.
Make it 6 for Childs. Free throw's no good. Reb with the rebound on the block on the far side. Up the floor. Boone to the baseline of AGP on the far side. Misses the layup. Rebound to Blyther. Up the floor for Carver. Left to right. Boone sticks defensively.
Oh, that looked like a clean block.
Oh.
Briley Boone called for the foul. And we're a little less than halfway through the second. The Yellow Jackets will be in the bonus for the remainder of the period.
Childs with the free throw.
Dunlap checks back into the game for Wilson.
And Zoe Hargrove in for the Lady Cougars.
And Goss will come back in for Blyther.
Free throw is good. 35-18. Near side wing, wide open three for Boone. Hits the iron on the far side. Rebound goes in the hands of Gauze and right into the hands of Shaquilla Childs. Looks for the extra move to get past the 2-3 zone and the covering guards, AGP and Boone. Swing it here to the near side wing for Gauze. Now settle it back for Childs. Looking to make a play with the left-hand dribble. Picks it up with two hands, passes it back to Gauze, who handles the basketball at the hip. Far side now on the wing for Childs, who sits back at the logo. Looking to drive with the left hand, pass it on the far side. Knocked away from Gauze. Boone almost gets the steal, but it goes past midcourt and picked up by Gauze. Back up the floor, left to right. Childs will hold with the left hand here on the near side wing. Far side for Gauze, picked up by Boone. It's a cat and mouse game between coaches. Coach Wall says, I'm not leaving this 2-3 zone.
Why should he? He's up 17.
Now his guards will meet in the middle and come out and play a little bit, but
I mean, if you want to hold the ball at the logo, hold it.
it's all right if you got a 17-point lead. We don't care. Far side in the corner, the three kisses the rim on the far side by Carver. Off the floor, Boone, AGP, back to Boone. Thought about shooting, goes inside a wide open Zoe Hargrove on the low side block. Goes to the far side, Brannick with the layup. It doesn't go. Rebound on the second chance. Doesn't fall either for Hargrove, but she gets the basketball back. Back to the basket, loses it. It's stripped away. Gauze with the steal, near side wing. Goes with the teardrop, kisses off the far side, does not hit rim. Rebound, though, goes to Childs. Childs on the far side perimeter near the M logo. Now back to the middle of the court for Gauze. Back on the wing, far side three. Hits the front iron, hits the backboard, goes in the hands of Laney Reb. Right to left for the Cougars, 1:50 to play here in the first half, 35-18 lead with the basketball. Inside, back to the basket for Brannick. Bounce pass to the free throw line for Hargrove near side.
She lost her shoe.
Lost the shoe, far side wing for Reb. And Coach will call timeout. Did he take the timeout for the shoe, or did he take it because he didn't like what he saw?
I mean, she persevered through losing the shoe.
She did.
I think Jesse took it because he didn't like what he saw.
You know, considering she has better movement than I ever would with two shoes, the most athletic shoes in the world, I think you might be right. 35-18, 1:36 to play here in the second quarter. Coming up tonight, it's number one Reidsville, the number one team in the 4A at 17-1. In the first game of the Mid-State Conference Tournament, they'll take on number 4 Carver for the third time. 1:36 to play out of the timeout, 35-18, Rockingham County. Ava Grace Pruitt to inbound on the far side, just to the left of the
Hands it back to Boone. Boone on the far side wing gives it to Red. Near side, AGP for three. For Ava Grace Pruitt and a 20-point lead. Side drive for Childs with the beautiful scoop layup. That was just a toss with two hands. And to the line for the sophomore. Finish the three-point play. Boone gets it to roll in. 20, less than a minute to play here on the first half. Blyther back to Childs, top of the key. Stick with that 2-3 strong zone defense. 4 teams to score more than 20 points in conference play. Near side for Gauze, looking inside to Payne off the low block near side. Instead, will settle back out on a bounce pass to her point guard. Ripped away in the corner. It's on the ground. Blyther falls for it and will have a travel call.
Because tried to get up with it.
So another possession for the Lady Cougars. 23 seconds to play here in the second. Boone passes the timeline right to left. Near side for Reb. Reb works her way to the middle of the court. It's stolen away by Gauze. Easy layup, but misses it. It's tipped away to Blyther, and we'll have a travel. 0.4 on the clock. Midcourt short. Zoe Hargrove. 41-20 at the half. A lead for the number 1 Rockingham County Cougars. In that second quarter for the Lady Cougars. Your scoring summary, Shakayla Childs, the senior with 9, 3 for Anaya Blyther, the freshman. 5 for Kennedy Gauze and 2 for Rockingham County Cougars. 11 for the freshman Lena Stripmatter, and several beautiful assists to send up her teammates. Ava Grace Pruitt with 10, 3 for Lainey Rebb, 7 for Reese Pirtle, 3 for Briley Boone, and Zoe Hargrove with 4 as well. We go to the man, the myth, the legend, no longer the kid. Jay Ramey for his thoughts on the first half.
Well, thank you. I can barely hear. Oh, now it's bad. But it's okay. That's okay. So, yeah, ever since Lena Stripmatter scored 4 seconds in, it's been pretty dominant performance by the Rockingham County Cougars. Kind of what we expected. Renaya Hargrove not being in hasn't seemed to affect them too much. Maybe that's but they haven't been damaged badly down low by losing Renaya, because Carver's not a team that likes to go inside as much as most teams do. So, yeah, I'm expecting more of the same in the second half from our championship on Friday.
The Hat Man's gathering the stats as we get ready for the third quarter. Here at the Panther Pit.
Hatman's gathering the stats. Statman is wearing a hat. I could keep going.
Dr. Ramey. Coming up tonight, it's 10-10 Carver at 4-7 in the Mid-State Conference, taking on the Reidsville Rams at 17-1. We'll have that coverage for you directly following this game. We'll end this broadcast and start a new one for that boys matchup in the semifinals. Then semifinal basketball tomorrow on the girls' slate starting at 6. We have number 3 Reidsville versus number 2 Morehead. The winner will advance to take on the winner of this one in the championship game. And on the boys' slate, number 3 McMichael versus number 2 Walkertown. We'll have that coverage for you as well at 7:30 on Wednesday night. Then an off night Thursday, and your Mid-State Conference Finals. We'll have that for you on Friday.
Well, over on the Cougar side, they were 16 of 29 from the field, an astonishing 55.2%. 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Over on the Carver side, they attempted 24 shots, made 7, and made half of their free throws in the first half. Lena Stripmatter with 4 assists, 2 rebounds, and a steal to go along with her 11 points. Ava Grace Pruitt with 6 assists, 3 steals to go along with her 10 points. Laney Rebb, 5 rebounds to go along with her 3. Reese Pirtle, 1 rebound to go along with her 7. Briley Boone with 2 assists and a rebound to go along with her 3 points. Ella Brannick with an assist, 4 rebounds, and a steal to go along with her 3 points. Zoe Hargrove with an assist and 2 rebounds along with her 4 points.
Overall thoughts on the offense for the Cougars? Kind of started really slow, couldn't find a rhythm offensively, but they found it midway through the first quarter.
Yeah, they started moving the ball around a lot better in the second quarter. Found some open shots and started knocking them down. The first quarter, a little bit of a slow start. They weren't finding the open man. It seemed like they were pressing up some bad shots. But their shooting percentage improved as the half went on. They looked good at the end of the first half, despite having their point guard, Lena Stripmatter, on the bench with 3 fouls. But Briley Boone came in, handled the ball well. And Rockingham County is well winning the turnover battle. They turned the ball over just 4 times in the first half versus 11 for Carver.
At the half, 41-20 Rockingham County.
You don't often see 41 points in a half for a girls basketball team.
Especially when you break it down. I know it was a little sloppy early, but this is a team that averages 53 points per game in conference play, so already to 41 at the half is a good sign. But defensively, they hold teams to 29 points per game and already given up 20 in the first half. So just a little bit of a different game. You credit the adjustment, because one thing we knew that Rockingham County wants to attack on offense, move the ball fast up the floor, and they were able to do that halfway through the first. But the Carver Yellow Jackets want nothing to do with that on their offensive possessions. Nothing to do with that. They were looking to hold the basketball as long as possible, force the man-to-man defense, and Coach Wall said, I'm not buying that. I'm gonna play the way that my team plays. So it's been interesting to watch the offense, despite having 20 points, almost half of them coming from their guard, Shaquilla Childs. It's not really a successful offensive game for Carver at this point.
No, I mean, they're not shooting well percentage-wise. They hoisted up a lot of threes in the first quarter. 7 threes versus 6 two-point attempts in the first quarter, with only 4 made shots on 13 attempts. And that was just in the first quarter. They cut back on the three-point shooting a little bit, went 1 of 4 in the second quarter, and went 2 of 7 from inside the arc, and only shooting 50-50 from the free throw line. Coach Wall's content to stay back in that 2-3 zone, let the game come to his team, not sending your guards out to pressure a player who wants to dribble through them. I think it's smart strategy by Coach Wall.
How many fouls does Childs have?
Childs has 2.
Man, when she got 2 in the first 90 seconds, it was looking like they might be able to get her
Yeah,
to
I'm
foul out.
surprised
She's the sole reason they beat Michael yesterday. Not the sole reason, but if she wasn't there, it wouldn't have even been close.
I'm extremely surprised that Coach Wall didn't pick up on that and just start charging at her hard on the offensive side. But, she kind of backed off that half step, gave them a little bit of room, and I think that's part of what helped their shooting percentage too, is they've got 2 of their better players in Goss and Childs that had 2 fouls in that first half, and it forced them to back off just a little bit to avoid foul trouble.
All right, are you ready for the official segment, the new segment we're starting here on RoCo Radio?
What's up?
It's called Itch and Grown instead of the adult words. Itch and Grown.
Itch and grown.
Not,
Gotcha.
not and grown.
BGC session.
Yes.
I can't hear what you're saying. My mic just went out.
It's probably good for your young ears that you cannot hear what I have to say right now.
Okay.
Rockingham County looking for win number 20 on the season. Number 20. 11-0.
In a shortened season, too, because there was a 2-week break.
11-0 in this conference. The best team. 6, right? I'm not wrong there, right? 3
No, that's
6?
absolutely
That's
correct.
our area code? That I don't know. I don't look at my cell phone. I just push contacts now. I don't.
What?
Never ranked in any high school overtime top 15 area code ranking, Rockingham County this year. Not one time. Not one time.
All right. We're
It's the
calling
same
Joel.
thing that happened last year.
We're
Disrespect.
calling Joel right after the broadcast. I might even do it right now. Right now. Third quarter.
Not one time. Can we get?
No,
We can't fit in the top 15. Just 3 losses on the season.
I mean, there are some pretty impressive teams in the 3-3-6.
I'll say that. I agree, but not one time at the season they were in the top 15. Not one time.
We saw
The
the same
rankings are
disrespect
weekly.
last year. We saw the same disrespect last season.
That's Itch and Grown here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. As we get ready for the third quarter, Rockingham County 41 and Carver 20.
You don't want me doing that, Jay.
Hey, if they do that, okay, extended Itch and Grown. If they do that during the high school softball season, we're going to have some issues. I don't think they will, but we've got 2 of the best softball teams in the state right here in Rockingham County. If they disrespect either of them, there might be some words that need to be spoken.
Well, I mean, ultimately at the end of the year, I believe Rockingham County was ranked the number 1 softball team in the state.
Right. That's why I think they'll remember, but you just never know. Amber Grace Pruitt to inbound to start the third quarter here on the near side at midcourt. Right in the corner for Reb. 2 hands on the basketball over the head. Works to the wing here near side. Looks inside to Strip Matter. Back out to Pirtle. Nice cutting pass inside to Braddock for 2.
Pruitt with another assist there.
Far side for Gauze on the pass from Childs. Covered by 2. Strip Matter and Pirtle just in front of the scores table. Ball rolls all the way out of bounds here on the near side at midcourt.
Another giveaway.
So AGP inbounds right away, near side wing. Laney Reb for 3. Off the front of the iron, rebound to Wilson. Of Carver, right to left. Here in the second half, right into the lane, going for the finger roll layup is Childs. It's short, rebound to Rockingham County, and right up the floor. Strip Matter has it and cuts it right inside on the back door for Reb, but it can't fall here on the near side block. Tips up, volleys, goes back to Reb. Another volley, this time to Wilson after the missed shot by Reb. It goes out of bounds behind the basket.
And it looks like it was last touched by the Yellow Jackets.
So inbound for Strip Matter to the left side of the hoop on the baseline. Looking for an open teammate, finds one. Reb, wide open corner, 3. Roll it home. Eight points.
And come on, somebody plant your feet and take the charge. She's leading with her head.
6 points for Laney Reb. She gets the foul called, and to the line is Childs.
She's running in the lane like Mike Allstott.
I don't like to go here, but if there's any player that has CTE officially, like we know, it's got to be that guy. The way he played the game. Second free throw, no good. Tipped up, rebound to Brannick, knocked away. It'll stay with Rockingham County as it's knocked off the hands of Childs here on the near side, near the corner. So the inbound will come on the baseline. Strip waits for it from Reb on a one bounce near midcourt, left to right. Now past the timeline for the freshman Lena Strittmatter. Passes it far side wing to Reb. Now back near side wing. Right inside, back to the basket for Brannick. Now to the corner for three. Lena Strittmatter's shot is just a bit long. Rebound goes to Childs, who falls to the ground and will have a foul on Lena Strittmatter. That's her fourth.
That's four. And Briley Boone will immediately check into the game.
Inbound for Carver, right to left for Shakayla Charles, the senior. Childs passes it off, now near side to Gauze. Gauze from the elbow throws a floater up. Rebound, trying to box out and grab that is Brannick. Tip from behind, out of bounds by Gauze. So it'll be Rockingham County basketball. 6:20 to play here in the third. 46-20 lead for the Lady Cougars. Riley Boone past the timeline, left to right. Goes right inside, wide open is Pirtle. She's got 9. Far side looking to the wing is Childs to Gauze. Drives in time inside with two hands. Wilson's shot doesn't fall, and it's rebounded by Brannick. Far side AGP passes it right away to Boone. Stops from the wing for two. Doesn't fall, and it's a rebound on the baseline for Shakayla Childs. Trying to work her way up the floor right to left. Loses the handle. Picks it back up with the left-hand dribble. And into the lane, she draws the foul.
Looks like they're going to call Pirtle on the foul. That looked clean, but and they said that was Pirtle's second. I missed the first somehow.
First free throw is off the front. 28-point lead for Rockingham County.
His legs starting to get tired. It's making those free throws fall short. She got the second one. Quick inbound to Reb.
Now double digits. Far side for Boone. Fakes the pass inside from the far side wing. Back to Reb. Two hands on the basketball inside with the hook shot for Brannick. She got 7. Up the floor the opposite way for Childs, right to left. Far side for Gauze. Coach Cruz being the play call for the Lady Jackets. A screen set by Wilson. Looking to drive as Childs kicks it in the corner for Blyther. 3. It's no good. Rebound to Wilson. Second chance for Carver. From the free throw line, Gauze to the elbow. Fake the shot for Childs. Now in the corner for 3. A miss from Dunlap. Far side now for Gauze. Another opportunity. Third chance on this possession. Floater in the lane is good for Childs. She's got 12. 50-23 Rockingham County. 4:40 to play in the third. Pass to the far side. Gauze steals it. Goes behind the back, and the ball is still live. She dove for that near the Lady Cougar bench. Recovered by Rockingham County. Faking the pass in the lane is Boone on the missed layup. Rebound to Brannick, though. Second chance. Reb from the near side wing. Now AGP with the bounce pass. Skips it in to Reb, who draws the foul from the low block. Laney Reb to the free throw line with 6.
Well, Dunlap picks up her first foul.
Free throw's good.
Reb's got 7 now.
Second free throw in and out. Rebound to Wilson. Push the floor for Carver. Hesitation move for Childs. Goes in the corner for Blyther on the pass. Near side. Long rebound on the far side corner for Gauze. Gauze passes it to Childs in the lane. Stop and pop. In and out. Rebound off the hands of Reb. Picked up. And scoring her first points is Dunlap. 51-25 Rockingham County. Boone looking to answer. Left-hand dribble, knocked up in the air, picked up AGP, fires a missile inside the paint, back out to her, now to Reb on the far side block. Wide open look, misses the layup, does Reb, and a rebound and foul called after the rebound. A push foul on Reese Pirtle. Fourth team foul for the Cougars here in the third quarter. Here comes Zoe Hargrove in for Reese Pirtle. Inbound from Dunlap to Shakayla Childs, averaging 20, already to 12 here in the third. Left-hand dribble, pass it timeline, right to left. Picked up by AGP, a screen sent by Wilson. Pass it in the corner. Here's the three from Gauze. It's knocked up by Reb. It's a block and picked up by Brannick on the far side block on the rebound. Jump ball, possession in favor of Carver. So Gauze to inbound on the far side behind the basket. On the baseline, but first we'll have a timeout. Full timeout for Coach Cruz and the Carver Yellow Jackets. 3:19 to play in the third quarter, a 51-25 lead for your Lady Cougars. Looking to pick up win number 20 on the season and advance to the finals on Friday, where in all likelihood they'll face the winner of number 2 Morehead and number 3 Reidsville. Man, them two have had great games over the last 2 years.
I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to that 6 o'clock game tomorrow. That's two teams that are going to battle it out from buzzer to buzzer, and I fully expect that to be a good game.
26-point lead for the Lady Cougars. Past the midway point here in the third. Carver basketball on the inbound. That'll be Childs on the baseline. Bounce pass to Gauze. Corner 2. Rolls in and out. Brannick tips it up at the baseline. Almost goes out of bounds, but saved by Reb. Right up the floor near side wing. Stop and pop for AGP from the near side. She's got 12. 53-25 Rockingham County. Right to left for the Lady Jackets. Shakayla Childs trying to run the offense. Organizing her team. Now passes the far side wing for Gauze, covered by Boone. Gets past her, looks to drive on the baseline in the corner. Stolen away by Brannick. Up the floor near side for AGP. Stops on the wing. Bounce pass, top of the key. Laney Reb thought about shooting it. Now far side elbow drive for Hargrove. Zoe Hargrove's shot falls. Doesn't hit rim. It's a rebound to Dunlap, but stolen away on the pass to Childs by AGP with the scoop layup attempt. It doesn't fall, but to the line for number 13.
Well, Childs just picked up her third there. She's going to put Pruitt back on the line, who's 2 of 4 so far from the stripe.
First free throw is good.
Well, Allie Abramson will enter the game for Laney Reb, seeing her first action tonight. Blyther and Dunlap head off for Carver.
Second free throw is good for AGP. She's got 14. 55-25. One-handed pass, bounce pass, far side from Childs to Gauze. On the wing, looks back to Childs. Now back to Gauze, open 3 attempt. Hits off the back iron. What a rebound by AGP behind the basket on the baseline. Just couldn't quite grab it. It'll go out of bounds and stay with Carver. Gauze pounds the basketball, looking to inbound on the baseline far side, having a hard time finding somebody. Finally finds Childs from the baseline corner far side, back out to the wing, now top of the key for Gauze. The 3 is way long, rebound Zoe Hargrove off the low block here near side. Gets it to AGP from the elbow near side, pass it on the baseline, the J from Boone is long, rebound to Wilson on the far side and up the floor for Carver. 55-25 Rockingham County. Easy look for Gauze off the low block for 2. She's got 7. Rockingham County looking to answer back left to right. Top of the key. Now we see the 2-3 zone defense from Carver. Long 3 is missed. Far side corner rebound for Wilson of Carver. Right to left now for the Yellow Jackets. Nice crossover move. Stopped inside the paint, just outside the elbow, and a 2 for Childs. She's got 14. 55-29 Rockingham County. 1:15 to play here in the third quarter. Far side corner 3's good.
Allie Abramson.
Abramson, her first points. The junior. 58-29. Right to left for the Jackets. Far side for Gauze, picked up by Boone. 10 versus 10. Little hand checking now, switching dribble is Gauze and passes it off to Childs. A screen set by Wilson on Boone, gives some room to Gauze on the pass from Childs here just off the top of the key. The 3 is missed.
Another rebound to Brannick.
Ball goes into Boone. Right hand dribble. Near side wing. AGP back to Boone. Fakes the pass, goes back to Ava Grace Pruitt. Near side. Back to the top. Now far side wing for Abrahamson. Now in the corner. Here's the drive off the heel on the shot by Abrahamson. And a foul inside.
Zoe Hargrove picked up the rebound on the miss. And Goss picks up her 3rd.
So the
Zoe
freshman
Hargrove.
at the charity stripe.
Her first 2 attempts.
First free throw's good.
Off the backboard, the heel, the front.
Lila Johnson will check in, the junior, for Ava Grace Pruitt. Here's the second free throw from Zoe Hargrove.
Lane violation on 32 there.
So we'll get another shot.
Payne.
Now, Statman, here's the question. When something like that happens, that free throw miss is negated as a stat, right?
Right, that's not an attempt.
First off the free throw, or first off the iron. First made, second off the iron.
And that's blocked by Hargrove.
Up the floor for Abrahamson, covered by Goss. Has to hand up to Hargrove as the horn sounds here in the third. 59-29 lead for Rockingham County as we enter the fourth quarter here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Our clients range from mom and pop shops and building contractors to large manufacturers and fabricators. Visit us in our 6,000 square foot, fully stocked retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, where we can help you meet your homeowner or hobbyist needs. Open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. and Saturday from 8 a.m. till noon. From pipe bollards to square tubing to finger guard material and more, our retail metal superstore has several quality metal products in stock in various sizes and ready to be cut to your exact specifications. Call for a quote today at 336-280-4859. That's 280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member. It's Johnson, Strip Matter, Pirtle, Abrahamson out there for Rockingham County, and Annabelle Lovelace. Inbound for Pirtle here near side at the timeline. Gave it to Stritt left to right. Near side wing for Abrahamson. Now bounce it inside on the pass from Strip Matter for Lovelace, and we'll have a jump ball.
No, we got a foul.
A foul.
Looks like that one's on 32.
I'll be on Payne. So an inbound Strip Matter goes off the player, Payne, and gets the ball, passes it far side Abrahamson.
Heads up play from Lena Strip Matter.
That'll be a 2-pointer. Leaner in the lane counts for Gauze. Kennedy Gauze with 9.
Change the stat on that one.
In a strip matter. Far side, Abrahamson. Johnson looks inside. It's stolen away by Shaquila Childs. Into the lane, lowers the shoulder, goes to the line.
Looks like that foul's probably going to go against Lila Johnson.
Maybe I'm wrong because it was 59, right?
Yeah, it was 59. So it was a 3.
My bad.
It's all right. That's why I have an eraser.
We should never jip a basketball player from points. So Childs at the line. Her team down 30. Free throw's
She
good.
hit both.
Far side for Johnson. Now Stritt looks inside at the free throw line to Pirtle. Back to her. Off the low block near side. Drives in the lane. It falls short. Rebound for Wilson. Up the floor now for Carver. In the corner for Kennedy Gauze. Back to the free throw line. Pump fake and to the cup for Shaquila Childs, who has 17. 62-35 Rockingham County. 6:40 to play. Right in on the dagger pass from Johnson. Now Pirtle, the jump pass far side for Abraham. Shot doesn't fall on the baseline, but he grabs a rebound on the far side wing. Go to the top of the key for 2. Lena Stripmatter's shot is short. Rebound to Wilson in the corner on the far side. Now driving is Gauze for 2, hard off the glass. Ball's on the ground. Payne can't grab it, but Lena Stripmatter can. Left to right now for the Cougars. Far side, nobody there. Oh, almost made it in the trash bin in the far side corner. Off the bounce.
Gauze has it on the right wing. Back up top to Childs. Gauze for 3 off the iron.
Rebound goes to Lovelace. Pass up the floor. The strip matter is stolen by Childs. Trying to find a spot. Goes to the low block from the free throw line. And off the glass for Childs.
Wow, Childs, 21 points.
62-37. Far 3 for Johnson.
Looks like there's a foul on it,
She's
too.
going to shoot 3.
And that was on McMahon.
The first one spins in. Second free throw.
Ooh,
off the
rattles
front
off.
and off the left side. Third is off the rim as well, but Pirtle almost grabs a rebound in the corner. Instead, it goes to Payne. Kennedy Gauze up the floor, right to left on the far side. Pick up the defense. Strip matter. Top of the key, pump fake over Abrahamson for Childs. Her shot is way off. Second shot doesn't fall. Third opportunity for Payne doesn't. Here's a fourth chance for Carver. That one doesn't fall either, but it's back to Childs. Childs sits at midcourt. Less than 5 minutes to play. Rockingham County 63, Carver 37. Far side wing for Gauze. Thought about for a half second in driving. Instead, keeps it on the perimeter. Back to Childs at the elbow. And back out to the wing for Gauze. Kisses the rim, nothing else. Rebound to Payne. Carver holding possession in and out. This time rebound to Pirtle inside the paint. Off of Abrahamson, who wasn't ready for the pass. Now Payne will shoot from the free throw for Carver, and it's missed. Pirtle gets the rebound. On the baseline, one-handed pass, Johnson, far side, touch pass. Lovelace gets it to the point guard, Lena Stripmatter. 4:20 to play, 63-37 Rockingham County. Bounce pass to the elbow, shot by Pirtle, hits glass, and rebound to Abrahamson, who looks to the near side elbow now for Pirtle. This time it counts. Reese Pirtle with 11 points. Zoe Hargrove waiting to check in. I believe it's Patience Lynn alongside her as well. Giles handles at the top of the key. Now far side wing, stepping in for two is Gauze. Kennedy Gauze's shot rebounded by Payne. Around the perimeter, now on the near side elbow. The jumper for Childs, no good. Pirtle with the rebound. Bounce pass to the far side, just saved by Strip Matter right inside for the easy bucket for Abrahamson, who has 8 points. Back to a 30-point lead, 67-37.
Coach Wall's gone deep onto the bench.
Gauze will drive through two, hits the glass, rebound Payne. No good on the second chance by Gauze. This time rebounded for Abrahamson, who's fouled hard by Jayla McMahon. So reset the offense. Inbound for Johnson. Patience Lynn checks in, as does Zoe Hargrove. Stritton Pirtle to the bench. Pass to Patience Lynn, top. Now to the near side wing, Hargrove. Back to Johnson, fires far side of the paint to Lynn. Lynn on the pivot put. Tries to get it to Abrahamson. Instead, it's stolen. Gauze to the glass on the pass. Two Childs on the pass at the glass. She's got 23. 67-39. Lynn thought about hoisting here from the near side wing. Instead, bounce pass at the top for Johnson. Lovelace back to Johnson. The three kisses the air. And goes out of bounds.
Last touch by the Yellow Jackets.
Johnson goes to the corner to Boone for three. Rebound by Wilson inside the paint and right up the floor. It's a 3-on-1 break. Childs passes it wide open to Gauze off the glass. She's got 11. Boone handles the basketball with 1:55 to play. A 67-41 lead for Rockingham County. On their way to win number 20 this season. Lovelace with a jumper inside the paint. Gets her own rebound and a jump ball.
And the arrow will belong with the Yellow Jackets.
Good job by Dunlap to fight for that basketball for Carver. Shakayla Childs handles it right to left. Three for Gauze. Way long. Ball rolls all the way to midcourt on the far side. Boone and Dunlap will hit the scorer's table. Or make that Gauze who hit the scorer's table. And will inbound afterwards to Childs. Now back to Gauze on the far side. Just off the wing. And a timeout.
Coach Cruz took
Coach
timeout.
Cruz with 1:24 to play. And a 67-41 lead for Rockingham County. This semifinals matchup on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com is brought to you by Tri-State Steel in Reidsville, distributing quality metals for over 30 years. Visit us today, our retail metal superstore at 2513 Richardson Drive, or call for a quote at 336-280-4859. That's 336-280-4859 for Tri-State Steel, a value community member. 1 minute, 24 seconds left. Rockingham County 67, Carver 41 with the basketball, right to left. I'm speechless on that one. Dunlap saw a chance to get fouled and basically threw a fastball at the rim.
And, I mean, Lovelace fouled her.
Yep, it is a foul. It's the right play. It's just you see something new every day.
Well, Dunlap was well short with the first one, not even touching the net.
Miss on the free throw, but the second chance opportunity falls for Wilson, who puts the finger to the lips. The Reidsville crowd for some reason. Far side and out of bounds on the pass attempt to Boone. With 1 minute to play, 67-43. Rockingham County. And a timeout.
I think Coach Wall took that one.
So coming up after this, we'll bring you Reidsville and Carver. We'll pause from this live stream, end it, and bring you a new one on our Facebook page, on YouTube as well. You can listen in at RoCoRadioSports.substack.com and audio only at RoCoRadio.com. Click on RoCo Radio 1 on the left side. Carver basketball right to left with less than a minute to play. Looking to drive as Childs in the lane, lowers the shoulder. Here on the near side, hits the rim, misses it. Gauze's second chance doesn't fall. Childs gets the rebound. Now it's Rockingham County basketball on the rebound from Lovelace. Johnson hands it off to Boone on the far side. Now to the wing, past the Charity, straight with one hand.
Riley Boone, nice drive.
69-43, 30 seconds left. Four by Gauze. Tipped up, volleyed, and out of bounds on the far side.
Looks like it's going to be for Abrams.
Carver basketball with 22 seconds to play. Far side pump for Gauze. Gauze, nice move, moving the basketball from right to left, past the defender and in the basket. 13 for Kennedy Gauze. As the horn sounds, here in the semifinals, game number one, a 69-45 win for Rockingham County, moving them to 20-3 overall this season. Heading into tonight, the number 12 RPI in 5A. So they'll advance to the semifinals. If I did my math correct, I meant to ask Coach Wall about this, but the heavy favorites in the Mid-State Conference Tournament, if they're able to win on Friday, it'll be their first conference tourney championship since the 2014-15 season, where they defeated Eastern Guilford 68-65 in triple overtime. So we'll see how
they'd had to contend with Smith and Dudley in the Mid-State 3A conference.
And then before that, Northern Guilford.
Yeah.
So it's attainable. I'm just not sure if I 100% read it right. I wanted to ask Coach before the season, but it makes sense. That'd be the last time they won a conference tournament.
Classify this game as? What do we classify this game? Is it a blowout? 24 point? Okay.
Yes.
This was tied for the second closest game Rockingham County played in 2026. They've won every game, and they've basically all of them, except for one, which they won by 4 points against Western Alamance on January 21st. So heading into the playoffs, they'll be well over a month removed from any game within 24 points Does that affect them? I don't know. But hopefully that second round game, the first time they play after the bye, is kind of a ramp-up game, and it's like mid-level competitive.
Final score in this one, 69-45, Rockingham County. They'll advance to the finals to face the winner of Reidsville and Morehead on Friday. We'll be right back. We'll join you from our Reidsville and Carver stream here on RoCo Radio and RoCoRadio.com. Thanks for joining us for this matchup in the semifinals of the Girls Mid-State Conference Tournament.